So this video is all about the notation that we use in probability. So notation is the way that we write things, and usually it's a shorthanded way of saying something that, or writing something that would be said verbally. It would take more time to say verbally. So the first notation we're going to see is the one that you can see here. And what we're saying, first of all, let's say we were thinking about all the students that are in a college, or in our college specifically, and let's say we chose a student at random, and we let A, capital A for events, be the event that a student at college chosen at random likes Marmite. So it might be fairly intuitive. I'd like to think it would be. The notation PA, P is the probability, and inside the brackets is the event. So this means the probability that event A happens, the probability that a student at college chosen at random likes Marmite. Now, you can see that once you've defined the event up the top here, then saying PA or writing that down is much quicker than saying the probability that a student at college chosen at random likes Marmite. So hopefully you can see the usefulness of the notation. So the next bit of notation, we've still got event A being the Marmite scenario, and now we've got PA dashed. When a dash is put next to an event, that means it doesn't happen. So this is the probability that a student at college chosen at random does not like Marmite. So now we've got a situation where there are two events. So the first event, A, is the same as before, that a student at college chosen at random likes Marmite. The second event is being called event B, not very imaginative, I know, and that's the event a student at college chosen at random is studying statistics. So this particular situation here is the probability of A, and it means the sign there means intersection. Had a moment there, I couldn't remember the spelling. So intersection, section like a section that you'd see of a I don't know, a part of something. So intersection is also known as and. So you can think about that like the A of and. Probability of A and B happening means that they both have to happen in order to satisfy the criteria. So it has to be that the student at college chosen at random likes Marmite and is studying statistics. Okay, so the next scenario has got the same events, event A and event B, and this time in between the A and the B we have U, which stands for union. Now the union people find a little bit more difficult to understand. In reality it means or, but it's an inclusive or. And an inclusive or means it could be A or B or both. So it could be that a student just likes Marmite, it could be that they just study statistics, or it could be that they study statistics and they like Marmite. All three of those are included when you see the union sign. Okay, so this scenario here, again with the same events, and this time we have PA/B, which means the probability of A happening given that B has happened. So if you think about that, just just get a feel for it. The probability that A is going to happen, given that B has happened, means that your world has got smaller. We're no longer considering all the students in the college. We know that we have a student that is studying statistics. That has happened. That is given. Okay? And now we want the probability that a student likes Marmite, given that they are a student who is studying statistics. There are lots of formulae, well, a formula specifically that you will see later on that helps you to calculate this. Alright, so you have 4 probabilities here, and if you just pause for a moment and work out what each of them mean. So the first one that's here is the probability of B not happening. So in this case, in this scenario, it's the probability that a student at college chosen at random is not studying statistics. The next one, if you say it in a statistics sense, then it's the probability of A dashed intersection B. So in reality, in this scenario, it would be the probability that a student does not like Marmite and they study statistics. So it's any student studying statistics that does not like Marmite. So the next one, I don't think I'm going to have room to write all of it, has got the probability of A intersection B, and that is all being dashed. So it's the probability that, if it was just probability of A intersection B, that would be that a student likes Marmite and is studying statistics. So if it has a dashed outside, it's the probability that they don't like Marmite, or they're not studying statistics. So it's everything that isn't in the intersection. So it's everything that would not be someone who likes Marmite and is studying statistics. I'll do a sort of squiggly line for that one, I think. And then at the end here, we have probability of A intersection B, which we knew already. The probability that they, I don't know why that's there, to be honest, probability that they like Marmite and they are studying statistics.